tight end, even when we had injuries, we're down to like 2 tight ends in our bowl games. And one of them was a true freshman that had been converted from DN. So we had a ton of injuries, and obviously everything plays a factor. Even my injury back 2018, just stuff like that can all contribute to that. So.
Yeah, what's been the reaction when you've kind of been talking to the evaluators? Have they mentioned some of that stuff that you've dealt with? I mean, as far as have they asked you about just kind of the challenges that you
for
faced?
sure. It's just they've mentioned how it's there's flashes of really, really good, and then there's flashes of really, really bad. And I was like, yeah, I totally agree. I can totally see that. And that's something I know I need to fix, and that's what I've been working on the past 2 months, is to try and fix that and make sure it's really, really good all the time.
Yeah. And so, I mean, what do you think, your prospects are? I mean, coming into this thing. I mean, as far as just draft position. I mean, what are you hoping for?
Optimistically, I'm hoping to get drafted. Maybe 5th or 6th round. But if I get drafted at all, I'd be very happy.
What's your message to teams? What do you tell them? What do you bring them?
What I bring them, I say I'm a great leader. I've been 2-time captain for my team. I feel like guys gravitate towards me, and I can move people. And obviously, I'm a great football player. My film shows it. I've had flashes of brilliance, and as long as I can duplicate that and replicate that, I think I can be a really good player for the team.
Are you going to throw and do everything?
Yeah.
Were you surprised, I guess, obviously, with Coach D'Antonio and that whole thing transpired, I guess, stepping down? What proceeded afterwards?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it shocked me a little bit just to see him go. Obviously, it's very sad. I mean, he's been probably one of the best, if not the best, coaches in the program. And to be able to play for him, I couldn't have envisioned a better coach to play for.
Right. You walked in the program. I mean, they're
at the peak.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my first year we make the playoffs. I always tell everyone, like, my first year, I'm like, oh, this is how college football is. You just go to the Big Ten championship, go to the playoffs every year. It's just fun. I can do this. And then next year we go 3-9. It's like kind of brings you back to reality. That it's a lot harder than what you think. Winning is a lot harder, and he's shown that he's won a lot there. Proven to be a great coach.
Yeah, do you think it was hard for Michigan State fans to kind of reconcile like where they were during that period to how things had transpired? I mean,
just like before he got there.
Yeah, well, no, not before he got there, but that period kind of set up a level of expectation.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine with me. I expect high expectations for myself. The fans do as well. I think that's totally fair. We're a great program. We should have those expectations. Great overall, basketball, football, any sport we got. We expect to be the best.
And did you feel like you carried that burden in some ways? I mean, because you're the quarterback.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider it a burden. I would consider it just a privilege that I'm in that position. Like, I'm the quarterback for a Division I Big Ten team that's won 3 Big Ten championships the last 7 years. So I consider that a privilege.
Where have you been looking up?
Colorado.
Where do you see this offense, Michigan State's offense, going now, post your era?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of Colorado's offense. I think they hired their OC. I didn't watch much of Colorado football last year, so I'm just kind of excited as everyone else to see what they do.
Personnel-wise, though, do you have a sense of
I think overall football is changing to be more spread, 11, 10 personnel. So we'll probably see some of that, maybe a little bit of power football. So I'm seeing.
Does that feel like it was a long time ago? Do you feel like you've already made the jump now?
Yeah, it's like sometimes when I'm talking to teams about my college offense, they show me a play. I'm like, I remember this play. It's been so long since I've been over all this stuff, but I'm just excited to get this next chapter going too. So.
Do you get to know the other quarterbacks here? Did you hang out with them?
Yeah. I trained with Anthony Gordon for a little bit out in Colorado. He was there for about a week and a half. And then just some other guys I've known since high school. It's been great to get to know them.
You know Shea at all? Shea Patterson?
Not really.
Yeah.
Never really interacted with him.
Is the rivalry thing real? I mean, is it just for show that week, or is it?
No, I mean it is. It's for real, I would say. now that we're out of college, I feel like it probably gets diminished. But like when you're there, it's real, and you actually don't like them at all. But now that it's kind of move on to the next chapter, you can kind of get over it a little bit.
That might have been D'Antonio's greatest gift. He really
to be able to make them really believe that it was a rivalry. I think that was what made him what made Michigan State fans like him, is he embraced that Michigan rivalry. Yeah, definitely beating them at their place. My first road start I had, that was huge. That was probably my favorite memory I have. And then just winning 10 games that season, and then just being around everyone, all my teammates in that locker room.
Who's some of those Colorado guys you were looking at?
Davion Taylor, linebacker, and then one of their DBs. Their center as well too.
Can I get a scouting report from you on Okuda? I mean, just seems like a lot of guys, a lot of receivers here are raving about him. Just what you saw when you watched film and then went against him. What makes him special?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ohio State plays very simple defense, to be honest. They play cover 1, cover 3. Don't really blitz a lot, so they just they trust their front seven, their DBs to make plays, and obviously they did. Okuda is a great player, and he can play man-to-man coverage on basically anyone in the nation. And so he can cover anyone in the field.
With Joe,